A few years ago, my daughter and I made this little electric truck, and it has really become part of the family. We use it for everything from taking the trash up to the road, to collecting firewood, to using it for gardening, all kinds of different stuff. Kids drive around in it and have fun. But it has lost a little power, and I've tried adding some batteries and doing some different things, and I just can't get it to have the same power. Now, when it was first done, I was satisfied with the amount of power that it had. I didn't think that I was going to need to do anything else. But as time's gone on, I don't know if it's perceptual or if it's physical, but I do want a little bit more. So I am going to increase motor size, the battery capacity, and the motor controller to a 72 volt, 3000 watt system. And right now it's got a 48 volt, 1800 watt system in it. I'm hoping that will take care of everything. I've got some other plans that I want to do to this, but first I'm going to test this 72 volt system. So one of the first things that I need to do is take this motor out that I put a pulley on. And I'm pretty sure it's the same size shaft as the new motor, but if it's not, that's going to slow me down dramatically. This is my old motor, the 48 volt one. This is the new unit. Besides the rating, they're the same. There it is. Okay. Nice. Got this. There it goes. Nice. Getting a pulley on the motor instead of a sprocket is what they're come with. So what I did is I took the sprocket and I welded it to the pulley with a spacer in here, and it's still hard to get onto the shaft because the drill bits that I have are just slightly too small for the size of the shaft. So I have to sand down the shaft a little bit. I put some tape on here to make sure none of the dust, metal dust, goes into the motor, and I just spin it, sand it, and then check it. And I don't want it to get loose. I just want it to be nice and tight. But this spacer is hard to make. You might be able to find something that you could adapt. Here's the new battery box. So now I just got to weld in a bracket in there to screw this to, reinforce these welds a little bit, then paint it up and resume tomorrow. I'm gonna replace the belt while I'm in here. A little bit frayed, a little bit worn out. It was from the original lawnmower. The new holder for the new batteries. So hopefully my mounts will still work here and I can get this thing screwed into place without making any adjustments. All I'll have to do is tighten these guys up and get that belt nice and snug. So here's the old controller. Looking for the bigger power, 72 volt, got this one put in there. I also have to change the transformer. So this is the transformer that runs the lights right here. I switch out these lines and remount that. You do have to keep track of your wires. Hooking up the batteries, I discovered that you want to hook the positive last. I always thought you want to hook the negative up last. It will spark a little bit at that last connection, but it will spark more if you do the negative last. This motor controller had what they call learning wires or intelligent wires to get the rotation the right direction. You had a little process. I had to follow the directions there. Okay, so that ought to be in the forward direction according to those little wires. Let's check these speeds. So going in forward. Okay, well, I think that's a step up, or 2 or 3. Let's get this thing a test drive. Whoa! I am not used to how fast this thing is. It is significantly quicker. 80 volts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the brakes. Coming around. Alright, there's the house. Alright, time to load up this little unit with this wood and hopefully be able to get out of here. Tree from here to there, in here. Now let's hope that this makes it. I might have overdone it. I got something. Let's get a little speed on it. Ooh, this is a heavy load. This is a very heavy load. So the conclusion is that it's way better than it was. I do have to manage my expectations because I will be able to overload it. It's just a little motor. And firewood's heavy, but I'm sure that it's going to do what I need it to do and get the wood from all over my property to where I'm using it, and that's the important thing. And I'm really looking forward to getting on with these next renovations, and when I get them done, I'm going to be sharing those renovations with you right here. In the meantime, take care.